Okay, good morning. Today is Friday, January 21st. We're looking at our problem solving for Friday. The math is easy, but the reading is a little bit tricky. Martin Luther King Jr. Day was first celebrated in 1986, 3 years after it was signed into law. So 1986 is 3 years after it was signed into law. So when was it signed into law?
1989.
No.
1983.
Okay, let's try raising our hands. If 1986 is 3 years after it was signed into law, when was it signed into law? Okay, I'm waiting on people with their hands up. Okay, all of you people who had 14 should have your hand in the air because you know why. Stella.
You're going to do 2000.
Now, when was it signed into law?
It was signed into law. 1989.
No. 1986 is 3 years after it was signed into law. So it was signed into law 3 years before 1986. So when was it signed into law? Owen? 1983 is when it was signed into law. Okay, so all of you that rose your hand and said 14 years, you did not think through it and do the work. You just wrote down what someone said. Okay, you have to think through and do the work. It was signed into law. However, it was not until 2000 that all 50 states began to officially observe the holiday. How many years passed between when the law was signed and when the holiday was celebrated across all of America? How many years passed means we're going to subtract. So the year 2000 minus the year 1983.
Ellen, are you writing this down?
Okay, when I jump over those zeros to borrow, that means they turn into nines. 10 minus 3 is 7. 9 minus 8 is 1.
How do you get what? It's supposed to be. I got it right.
Let me see your work. Okay, it should be 17.
But didn't you say it was?
You get it, girl. You got it. Okay, listen.
Wait, then what did you say?
When was it signed into law? 1983. Okay, in 2000 it was celebrated all across America. So 2000 minus 1983 is 17. Okay, I said it wrong. But I was looking at Caden's answer and I added 3 to that, but that wasn't right either. That's why you have to take the time to work the problem. Okay, you have to take the time to work the problem and make sure that you're getting it correct. Yes, Ella.
Then why did you say the person who had 14 was right?
Because I was wrong. I made a mistake. 17 years after it was signed into law, all 50 states, this is a hard sentence, celebrated MLK Day. Okay, it was a tricky one. But you have to take the time to write it out and think about it. And you're not. You're just raising your hand and you're yelling out answers, and that's not, we didn't get it right because of that.